Hey everyone, sorry I'm running late. Just it's been a crazy day. One second. I don't think I updated Twitch. How's the audio? Audio fine? Yes, it is. Alright, let me just fix, since we're not playing Dark Souls today. Alright, cool. So let me refresh the page. Still not updated. Come on, Twitch. Close it. It's changing the edit function, so there it goes. Weird. How's the camera look? Alright, so we look good there. Alright, let me just... Alright. Got the chat up for both streams. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope. Alright, let's get started. Better late than never. So, pretty much the goal, I'm trying to get a bunch of Telechine armor. Because ideally I want to get... I just thought, do I have sashes? That might be a problem. They're making you work? What do you do, Dustin? So, yeah, the goal is to get a bunch of Telechine armor, because essentially I want to build magic enhancing set and regen potency set. And that way that can be used on, like, pretty much most mage jobs. And it's definitely extremely useful and strong. So, if you play mage jobs at all, I highly recommend you go down this path and try and do the same thing. Your mechanic? Cars, or do you work on other things? Do I have more? I thought I had more sashes. I'm gonna have to go buy a stack. Let's burn these twos first. And we'll see where we're at. Alright, so then a mechanic of what? Alright, let's go pick up a stack of sashes real quick. Probably CP. It is most likely going to be probably capacity points. That's kind of the reason why I want to get some mage jobs set up, because that way I can throw in some mage stuff. I wish I would have. I've been having internet issues lately. I actually have a call in to have a tech come out and check. I think that the signal quality coming in the house isn't solid. It's like during peak hours the internet drops, and it seems like during peak hours. It's really weird. Even when I called and was talking to a technician yesterday, considering I'm a tech, and was like talking about it, she was like, "Yeah, that's really weird how you're explaining it." I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, I'm aware of this stuff, so that's it. It'll cost more. I think I actually can get these for login points. Let's kind of get them for 70. Aircraft. Well, maybe one day Dustin and I will have to hire you, because I want to get I want to get my pilot's license at some point and fly, you know, like personal planes. So if you want, you could be my my mechanic. Wait, no, I want to go to the. Yep, it's been so long. Yeah, and the nice thing is I don't need XP anymore since I have all jobs to 99. So yeah, the focus really is going to be CP. I'm trying to even remember all the campaigns. I mean, obviously going to be doing Dark Matter. Don't really care much about Wild's Keep Reefs. I've done that. The only reason 2 would do that would be if I was making a Ergon weapon, which even if I wanted to do that, I have so much. What's it called to do? I can't even think of all the coalitions. Can't enter at this time. Really? Is there like a bottleneck for skirmish? With the campaign, 1,200 job points, you can do that in I don't know, 4 hours? If you get a good party. Oh, let's see. I mean, you can definitely get it in a few hours, especially if you have a bunch of CP rings to help push it along. Even though, you know, each ring that you pop's only like 1 free job point, but it's a free job point. You keep popping them all over the place. Probably should have summoned them before. I wasn't even sure what I wanted to do for my summon order. I mean, it really does go quick. I don't have battery charge. Should have maybe checked my Well, anyway. Time's a ticking, so. Where's the book? Where's the book? Well, the first floor is going to be easy. Dead end. Dang, he's already working on the stronghold? I see they haven't summoned anything yet. Man, just not seeing anything. So it's 25 minutes, so that's what? 5 floors to full clear. 4 or 5, I can't remember. I think it's 5. I think they typically give you 5. 5 minutes a floor. Yeah, definitely get that CP bonus. If you can, for like before it even the events, although it's tomorrow and the campaigns start. So you find it interesting that they have the campaign starting before the reset. Nice. I thought I had style lock on. The heck? I don't even know what piece that was. I don't think it's a piece I have. See, I think it's the hands. Oh wait, I have some hands. So it's gotta be the feet then. I'm not sure what you mean. Give me a second so I just pop the floor. So you said, am I going to spend any ambuscade points on the upgrade stones for this? What do you mean for this? I'm not even sure which upgrade stones you're referring to. Hey Jacob, yeah, I am doing well. Thank you. else back here. Doesn't look like it. Some Calibres out there real quick to go help Kieran. But he really needs it. He's got plenty of health. Layout has been kind of on mobs. So I already have gloves. I'd like to get 3 of each piece. The reason is because I want one for regen, one for enhancing potency, which they kind of take up the same, they're the same slot, which is why I would need 2 different pieces. And I want the third one just to make sure I'm not, like, you know, screwing, like, say I'm upgrading, you know, say I get a enhancing piece that's not capped, and I get a regen piece that's not capped. They're both decent. If I then say I'm doing the potency, or, yeah, enhancing potency, and end up getting a higher regen, then it's kind of like, you know, you kind of shot yourself in the foot. I'd rather have the third one, so that way I'm not, you know, like overwriting one. Basically, I'll just be upgrading whichever is the weakest one, and, you know, just swap out one of this and another. Stronghold's done again. Well, I am. This gear, the gear that I'm trying to farm to get started is more for, like, support and enhancing type stuff. Like I said, I want regen. The main point of this is to get regen potency and enhancing magic duration. Is essentially the focus of doing this. And that's, like, typically good for mage jobs across the board, you know, having longer whatever, haste, stone skins, you know, any enhancing magic is good, and then just stronger regens is obviously good too, so. So that's the focus. I mean, I'm definitely going to be using ambuscade gear. I'll definitely have to go and get some abjurations. I gotta make sure I'm not wasting time now. Floor 3 is gonna get... It's gonna get rough. Start throwing mobs out really quick. Yeah, I already got one out. Really? It's not what I did. That was weird. wanted to switch Savage Blade the other one so it was full health. Crap. I didn't see that Kieran died. That's not good at all. Hopefully I have enough points for another one. Look like this one should get salvaged. Dang, 8? We get so many. I mean, I don't really know how other servers are, because it's, not easy to know. Unless you're doing, like, a ton of research. Or you're obviously on that server. Nice. I think we're good now. Wiped out the enemy. And it's giving us all the armor that we really want. Although I don't want gloves. I would prefer another piece. No. Well, this stuff's not too bad, especially for like blue, because we got, you know, all the casting and everything for mage stuff. But yeah, having solid weapons definitely helps. Alright, we'll try another floor. Not sure if this is the last floor or not, but what? Yeah, like they already have two. I should follow Kieran. I like doing this because it helps on the higher floors. So if these summon more things, you can get it so they'll actually aggro your trust and you can pull them off. So it gives more time. Yeah. Yep. They won't aggro me either unless I attack them, so drag them away, and that's one less mob that Kieran will have to deal with, at least until my trusts are taken out. But yeah, this isn't looking great. Not that I was expecting it to. Four or five. So much easier if you actually have just a second person that can just turn in stuff for you. Or not turn in, but yeah, can pop stuff with the points. Well, that's a second Kieran at least. Maybe a second Kieran, and I can pop like a crab or something. Who died? Joker. You know what? As much as these things are kinda, you don't want to really mess with them. Oh, never mind. Something else near base. I gotta keep an eye on the time too. 4 minutes left. Like I kind of, on the one hand, want to burn all my points and just pop stuff. However, if Kieran goes down, did he? Yeah, he did. Yep, which means that. Ah. No, he's done. This is done. Still. Oh, so pants. Alright, so I need, what is it, 3 feet pieces, 3 head pieces, 1 leg piece, and 1 body piece is my ideal objective. Well, if we're gonna get all that tonight, but we definitely have enough that we could spend some time augmenting and playing with, you know, RNG. What mage jobs? I mean, I do want to do white mage. I've wanted to do red mage for a while, and having, you know, like all mace would definitely be nice with that. Scholar is definitely a strong job I want to gear up. I've been wanting to do... I've had Geo I shouldn't even say ready. That's wrong. I've been wanting to do Geo for a while, but I still need to, like, get all the AF and stuff. And I've been waiting until I've got kind of cleared out space a little bit better, because I want to make some guides for that. So there's that. But yeah, so just kind of all the mage jobs, and I'm not sure what exactly I'm going to play. I want to do Bard also. I mean, I made a harp, Empyrean harp. I mean, I still need to do the heavy metal plates and the, is it Dross? I can't remember if it's Cinder or Dross, but I still have to do that phase, that stuff. But yeah, just, you know, lots of different stuff. Actually, who all can use Telegene? Check in a second. But yeah, so it's just kind of all the mage jobs. I've always typically enjoyed mage jobs more so than melee jobs in most RPGs, just because, you know, the potential ceiling for mage jobs is much higher if you play it at a high skill level. It's just always been my take, and I've always just had more enjoyment. Like, perfect example I can think of that was like Dragon Age. Remember doing a mage job. Trying to remember what all I built. I should load that up at some point and look. But I found it hilarious. I don't know why, for whatever reason, but like on the last fight, like all my guys kept dying, and I literally, when I actually cleared it, I like basically all my guys died relatively early, and I basically soloed the whole fight, which was ridiculous. So was it White Mage, Black Mage, Red Mage, Bard, Summoner, Blue, Scholar, Geo. So yeah, like I kind of want to play all those jobs at some point. Maybe not Summoner so much. We'll see. Maybe I'll gear up Summoner. I'm definitely not making a Nirvana. I have a Nirvana on my main. I'm not making a second one of them. But we'll see. But I mean, yeah, it's really good armor. But yeah, let's get... back to it. But okay, so back to knowledge. Tried to update by deleting a file to be ready for tomorrow's free play, but they removed scan option, only scan play on now. Hope it doesn't scan all day. It does, doing the delete file and let it update, considering you can't log in, does take a decent amount of time, but it does work also, is the other thing. So. Yeah, you do need to be careful I will say that I would agree that I definitely make it easy, but I've done this a lot. You definitely want to play it more on the safe side, but also having like a really strong job. I obviously don't know how well your job's geared, but I mean, you can ideally do like the first 2 floors without really doing anything. You just convert. You let Kieran do everything, and just kind of stand back. You don't even need to worry about fighting anything. But you're not gonna clear floor 3 and floor 2 if you're literally not killing anything and just letting Kieran do it. The second floor is gonna be basically a coin flip. So you just need to keep an eye on if he goes down and quickly pop the key if he does. Summon. Summon him first or second. I do plan on doing more job guides. The thing about it is they take a decent amount of time gathering all the info, trying to be thorough. I plan on probably starting and doing more mage stuff for job guides. I think it's a little more easier to kind of focus on basically being like, oh, well, you know. I mean, I say that, and now I'm thinking about it, it's like, I think it's easier in terms for me to gather information on what you should do and kind of what you want to gear for, like, you know, like for white mage you want, you know, cure sets and a regen set and stuff, and so it's a little easier to like get focused on that, since especially mage jobs are going to be utility. Why am I going this way? I should clear out the back if there is anything in the back. It's the first floor, it doesn't really matter. The only reason to do this optimally would be in the interest of time if you're trying to full clear. And dead end. Yeah, basically he is. I mean, I haven't used him in a while, but I remember when I did him on my main, and yeah. I mean, the thing about it is you can get a top augment with an NQ stone, and you can get the worst augment with a +2 stone. It's just the chances of getting top augments with a +2 stone are much higher, and an NQ stone has very small chance of getting, you know, a top end augment. But it's possible for both, so. I have a boatload of stones, which was the other reason why I wanted to do this. But like, I did want to start getting mage shops. So where are all the freaking mobs? Man. Gotta be careful. Ugh. Okay, good. It reset. Luckily, you get a fair amount of stones at this point for augmenting from doing damage growth. That's also really nice. Yeah, it is nice to be able to solo it, but like I was trying to say before, even just having one friend, like having one person just sit at the book and the other person just farm points, would make this more than 2 times easier, in my opinion. Because it's not hard to collect points. It's hard to collect points, and then you gotta stop, hike all the way back to the book, and then, you know, call something. So just having one person to sit there and just, you know, summon stuff, and even upgrade the book, and then even just get stronger mobs and stuff, it makes it so much easier. Just 2 people would make a big difference. I know when, what was it, my friend Yell Solanor, I'm sure you guys who've been on the channel a while have seen and kind of know who that is. We would full clear a lot of the time. As long as we weren't doing, like, large floors. Like, if you're doing, like, a 6th floor... I can't even remember. I think 7 floors is the max, so... Did that move just take style lock off completely? Well, I'm trying to think. Yeah, if you actually lose a weapon or something like that, yeah, style lock breaks. I remember that from Siriu. Alright, this is 2nd floor. Let's just get a bunch of Calibres out there quick just to help smack everything down. Some crabs to back it up. What? Oh, I have not. Whatever. Called in sick to get mission sick. I definitely have called in sick to play the game. I have to admit that I've done that. Man, they're giving me sets. Now they want to give me this. I personally always open it after any thud, whether it's a thud or loud thud. Personally, I have actually opened 9 chests without getting a thud. All noise on 9 chests. I obviously didn't touch the last one because I was pretty sure that would have been a mimic. But I've also done it before, early on, and I've gotten multiple thuds before. But personally, just how it goes, I basically, right now, just because I've had a string of times where I just keep getting mimics. So, I just go in, I keep opening chests till I get a thud or a loud thud, and then I just open the middle chest. It's pretty much how I handle it, you know, on all my runs going forward. I figure I get the best chances for that. I actually got a pulse weapon the other day out of it. I got the 119 like hand-to-hand gloves. I think it dropped from the monkey and the top. Could be wrong, but it's one of the tier 3s from Zata. There's enough mobs here. Let's kill this one. Go summon a bunch of stuff for support. And then we'll come back and kill the rest of this stuff. Blueberries enough considering they move so fast to get out there, and a bunch of crabs just back it up. Yeah, and from what I've heard, thuds still have a chance of getting, like, omen body pieces, so I think it's worth it to just whenever you get a thud. Like I said, I can't guarantee anything, I've also gotten, I've gotten loud thuds before, but even more often with a lot of thuds, and you'll get just, like, I don't know, something that's like a Zata weapon, where it's just kind of like, wow, that doesn't really help me at all, thanks. But, it's free stuff either way, so you can't, I don't feel you can do it. Dang. So last time it was Telechine, now this was a Bateon. Got 1,000, but actually, yeah, Stronghold's going down. Yeah, there's no mobs. Let's go to the next floor. We're actually doing even better this time than last time. We're under 5 minutes of floor so far. Pretty beat up, but put on par how so? I mean, it depends on what you're talking. I think Paladin is a better tank than Rune Fencer in terms of just damage mitigation. Now, Rune Fencer is a very capable tank. Don't take that as I'm like knocking Rune Fencer, because Rune Fencer can definitely tank pretty much anything and everything in the game. And Rune Fencer can much more easily do damage. And if you're doing high damage, it's even easier to hold hate. And then plus you're tanking and doing damage. Like, win-win. Paladin can do damage too. I've actually done really good damage as Paladin, but then obviously you're not as tanky, where Rune Fencer can much more easily tank and do damage at the same time. I mean, I don't really feel that, like, Rune Fencer's broken, the point is so much better than Paladin that something really needs to be changed personally, but, like I said, Paladin is the more solid tank in terms of trying to tank stuff, especially when we're talking physical stuff. Rune Fencer is obviously better for magic, but then, Paladin has Aegis. With Aegis, you're at 87%, is it 85 or 87% magic damage taken down? Like, that just makes any magic incoming just laughable. I think we're done. I don't think we're advancing past this floor. 5-1, they're gonna tear Kieran up. I'm not finding anything fast enough that's going to get in there and help him. Yeah, 6-1. At least he summons some backup, but at the same time, having 6 things hit him at the same time is just going to whittle down his HP. You have the keys ready. Yeah, 7-1. See, again, this is where it would make such a substantial difference having... Yeah, he's dead. That means 0. I'm not going to make it back in time to even summon anything else. But I mean, I personally love Paladin. I think it's a fun job. It's strong. It's needed. Like, I do know most parties typically do prefer a Rune Fencer, but again, one, weakening the mob to magic damage if you're, doing magic damage is your main focus, then that makes Rune Fencer even stronger, because Paladin can't really do anything like that. And plus, like I said, Rune Fencer is a pretty decent DD. I've even seen Rune Fencers, main tanking, and then they damage the DDs in the party, which is kind of like, what are the DDs doing that that's the case? But yeah. The thing is, Rune Fencer, like, Paladin's not that hard of a job to play. Rune Fencer, I mean, I haven't put a lot of time into it, but I will say, the little bit of time I have played Rune Fencer, I've definitely not played it well. I definitely would like to sit down and play it more. I am, not that I really get on my main much, but my main is in the process of making the Ergon weapon for Rune Fencer. I only need HP Bailed to finish it. So, I mean, maybe at some point I'll get back to that and, play around with it. Because, again, I'm not sure if I'm even going to unlock stuff for Ergon for her. Just because I don't really want to do the Coalition stuff. Yeah, it can get annoying farming if you're not getting the drops you need, but I don't think it's too bad. It's a fun event. How am I doing on space? I have to go turn some of this on. Oh, I'm plenty. I got plenty of space. Should pop a ring. Get some CP while I'm in here. Well, see how you say people say anything Paladin do, Rune can do better. I disagree with that. Like I said, Paladin is definitely the stronger tank in terms of, I mean, if your Rune Fencer is able to do decent damage, they're gonna have a little bit easier time keeping hate, because doing high damage is going to help keep hate easier than just relying on, you know, JAs and flash and that type of stuff. But Paladin is definitely the stronger tank in terms of just damage mitigation. Like I said, I'm not saying, again, I'm not trying to say Rune Fencer isn't a strong, you know, damage mitigator, but I'm sorry, I will sit here and argue with anyone that I believe Paladin is stronger in that aspect. What am I doing? Oh, let's go to the CP ring. So I do think that, especially in terms of physical tanking, especially if you have like O-Chain, yeah, Paladin's gonna be the best for that. But like I said, they're both strong jobs, so. Yep, I agree exactly with, you know, what Brent said. I mean, I still see plenty of shouts where people are just shouting for Paladin and they don't want Rune Fencer. There's, of course, other events where, you know, people only want Rune Fencer. I will admit that, you know, more often if they're looking for a specific tank as opposed to just a tank, more often than not, they are looking for a Rune Fencer. But, like I said, that's not to say, like, Paladin is a very strong job. I think Paladin always has and always will be, like, the tank for, you know, Final Fantasy XI. Like, the tank in terms of, like, damage mitigation. Broken if you could convert more than 1,000 obsidian fragments, but that would be awesome. Oh, look. I can't remember what she does exactly. I mean, I'm kind of doing an overall. So my main focus is to get Telechine armor, so I can get regen potency and enhancing magic duration. That's really what my focus is, and it's kind of for all the jobs. I'm not trying to like do this for any one specific job. I just use the copper slips. I honestly don't even really know. I mean, you get obsidian fragments from like doing this, but it's such a minuscule amount that it would take forever to like do this, build up enough so that way you could like be calling your hands. I just use copper slips and convert it. I think that that's by far the best way. The wrong way. stronghold already, so I just go there. Wait, that's legs, right? Yeah, that's the legs. Which I need another. Get one more legs. So yeah, so now, so I'll get that. I'll need what, one body piece, bunch of hands, or not hands, bunch of heads and a bunch of feet. It's typically dangerous to be on the stronghold like this, but I'm trying to speed it up. This dialogue got broken again. Nice, creds. That's what? I think that's a fast cast piece? I believe that's a fast cast piece. I think I have that on my main. That's what I think it is. One way to load up on fragments real quick. Yeah, now yeah, it's the piece I was thinking of. It's a really good piece. I know I have that on my main and use that. Really good utility piece. Just overload them with a bunch of cookies right now. Magic hammer set. Apparently I do not. All the mobs getting buffed. You know what, I want to try something different. Even if it's gonna cost me the run, I just want to try it. I know I did it before, and you typically, I know you don't want to do this unless you're very well geared job, but let's try messing with the, you know, the actual stuff that pops. Like, let's assist Kieran, especially since we'll be buffing him. I want him to tank. If I can even hit him. Oh, there we go. I think I'm in my AoE set. Yeah, that's like I said, why you typically don't want to do this. Yikes. Is it coming after me still, or no, is it just going after my trust? Yeah. Let me see if I want to reset my spells at all. The thing about it is I don't even have my list. It's been so long since I've played blue, I'm not even sure I'm going to set everything right. So I'm planning on getting back into blue, especially without having almate, so I'm going to have to sit down and look at all the spell, sets again. Go review my video I made about that. So what time is it? We can do a couple more runs and then go hit up the RNG. But yeah, like, so that was the perfect example right there of why you don't really want to be, meleeing and messing around with those things. It's interesting to see that you can actually, like, handle them. At least maybe one. But, as you can see, they definitely mess you up real quick. Let's look at my magic. Okay, so I kind of want all that for meleeing. I haven't been using Dreamflower, which I probably should. The biggest thing is I need to get more. I need to finish getting all the not job points, but the blue points. So I'll put in more spells. Like, what does this do again? A critical. That's what, 6 points. You don't need that. Not for this content anyway. Isn't it under wind? Where is battery charge? There it is. 3 more points. What was the other thing I was trying to throw in some stuns? If I can equip it. Sudden lunge. Shouldn't it be physical? Four points. What does this do again? Max HP. Remember, it's also a range, which is decent. I gotta finish gearing up blue. There we go. Giving the trust stone skin, I think will be half decent. Body pieces. I gotta clean out some of this pop stuff. Should be putting up Mighty Guard too. I haven't done that at all in like multiple runs. Oh. One thing that stinks about this is that like wide scan doesn't work for the trash you need to kill. First floor, I think. What is it? So this is only, I think this is all tier 1s. So we have a chance of clearing this. We've cleared the 3rd floor. Not that you really get anything over. Doing exactly what I just said we shouldn't be doing. This is the first floor. Yep, exactly why you don't want to be messing with. Who do we lose? Oh yeah, quarter one. Not a surprise. Is just so good. Ah, sorry, broke my stuff. I don't even know how. I still have all my gear. Got 1,000 points really quick. I'm trying to remember, how much is it to mend the book? This is only the second floor. It's probably not worth it. Probably better just to throw a boatload of cleaveries at it just to get it done. Well, let's just see. And we're gonna clear anyway. Is it 1,000? 800. Yeah, why not? Those are a great amenity piece, but I already have one. So I don't really need one. Alright, last floor. Let's see if we can clear. I think we should be able to. As long as we can get some quick mobs. Or anything like the last floor. Did I just loop around? This is where it would be causing problems. I'm gonna keep him close an eye on time. I gotta watch it. Looks like we're gonna clear. Let's give him some backup. Should be a full clear. Yep. Stop the chest bomb. Still force you to use the key. So we'll do one more run and then we'll go spend some time with RNG. and focus on the hands since we have an overabundance of them. Hopefully we can get another... Is it just the hands that we have more than 3? We'll look. The next sentence, I'm gonna have to sit here and wait for loading. What the heck? Odd. Wait, what? What the heck? Like lagging or something? Let's look how many we have. We have 2 bodies, which are 4 hands. Okay, we have 3 legs. We can focus on the legs and hands for now. Try and see how well we can clear after this run. Good night, Jacob. Anytime. Yeah, I still got a lot of work to put into blue. That's more, though, utility stuff that I gotta put in, and then just figuring out how to play it better, manage spells better. Not sure if I have or not. There's not really much to it. I can understand. If you have any questions, you can go into it. But, so, basically the best way to understand it is essentially any stone has the potential to give you any augments. But, I don't remember the names, but the white stones focus on stats like strength, or not strength, but focus on stuff like accuracy and attack. And you can focus it whether you want to do it towards like pet jobs or something like that, or magic. So if you wanted to focus on magic accuracy and magic attack, as an example. But white stones focus on that. Black stones focus on more attributes, so like strength, you know, that type of stuff. And then the green stones focus more on like utility type stuff, like enhancing, what's it called? Enhancing magic duration would be one example. I'm trying to think what's another one. Blood pack damage would be another example. Basically stuff like that. Stuff that's not like accuracy and attack. But again, like I said, any stone can give you any set. Like you could use a white stone and you could get, say, blood pack damage. It's just when you use the green stones, you're guaranteeing that you're going to get at least anything that's on the list for that job. Or for, you know, not job, but for that set of armor. And then you have a chance of just getting the other stuff on it. Is essentially all you do. And then dark matter essentially can pull from anything and everything all at once. I don't even really worry about the slot parts. All it means, so there's essentially like 5 slots, but they can even like stack. So say like slot 1 and slot 2 are both accuracy. You're not going to see 2 different things on that piece of armor that are going to say accuracy. You're only going to see 1, even though it's taking up that. All the slots is saying is basically the maximum amount of different augments that is potentially possible. You'll never have more than 5 different augments on a set from trading the armor. Is essentially all that is. I don't really worry about the slots. That's just kind of breaking it down more into real specifics. The big thing that I focus on is like, if I want, you know, accuracy and attack for something, then I'm going to focus on the white stones. If I want like triple attack, I'm going to focus on the green stones. If I want like strength and stuff, I'm going to focus on the black stones. So it really comes down to, you know, what do you want to do with whatever piece? And then just honestly focus on the stones and focus on what you're trying to get. I think is the best way to try and handle it and manage it. Because that's how I focus on it, instead of worrying about all the slots and all that stuff. Like that stuff will make your head spin trying to think and figure all that crap out. What the heck? Style locker with no canceling somehow? That's kind of funny. But I think that's the best way to do it, is just figure out what you want to augment your piece with, and then just focus on those stones until you get what you want. Like, perfect example, when I was doing colladas on her, like I focused on, I believe, which was the damage and like either the dex was my focus. So like the accuracy, see how this has 5? Because that's how it got all the slots. That's the other thing, is the black stones can give you damage. 20 is the max. So basically I was trying to get something with high damage and then high attribute, either dexterity or strength. Was my focus when I was trying to upgrade the colladas. And so yeah, I mean, that's, like I said, that's the best way to, I think, approach it, is what do you want on the piece, and then just focus on that. Whatever. Looks like it's done anyway. That's like literally the best thing I can tell you is just don't worry about the slots so much. It's just, you know, figure out what you want to do. Because, you know, the RNG's gonna do what the RNG's gonna do. So you really do just want to, you know what you want going into it, and then just dump stones into it until you get something, you know, at least decent that's close to what you want. When you're doing dark matter, and it's, I mean, I know I'm gonna be focusing on trying to get quad attack, but that's yeah, that's a whole chore in and of itself. Bother putting it together. Should do that. No reason not to. Time summoning assistance. I still find that dialogue odd, but somehow. With no pants. Oh man, did Kieran go down? Looks like he did. Yikes. Well, you know what? I think he'll wipe anyway. Is that actually gravity, you guys? This is really stupid, but you know what? I'm not getting anything out of this run anyway that I really want, so... What? Yeah, this is just done. 2 minutes was the... I don't even know what the armor is. What? We only have a minute left. Screw it. Let's get some distance. Oh. Yeah, I didn't even really care about any of that. Oh well. Alright. What the heck? Alright, RNG time. Actually, apparently I did do something about extra augments.
Hi there, everyone. This is
The thing about it is that is this about Zata though? No, it does talk about it. So, Dustin, here's the video that I did actually have about that. It's 2 years old, so I'm not surprised that I forgot about it. Alright. Let's burn some stones. Now I got a fair number of them. So, with the hands, I have what? Okay, 4% duration on hands. Let's start with the legs. Actually, before that, it's not dusk orbs. Is it? Yeah, it's slit. Might as well pop the. Hate that you have to trade one at a time to this guy. Unless did they fix that? I guess I can see. Yeah, that's what I thought. You can only trade one. Wait, it's dusk dim, isn't it? It's dim, not. For some reason I was thinking it was slit. I remember slit's something good. Dusk slit is good also, but I don't think about it. I think it's dim. I should check before I'm wasting stones. Actually, but now I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty sure it's dim. That gives regen potency and enhancing. Yeah, it's definitely dim now I'm thinking about it. And it gives all 21. And then I think the plus ones I have like a boatload. Yeah, 99, which I believe is the cap. Make sure I don't have any hiding either. Very well could have some hiding somewhere. Alright, so I guess that's just all I have right there. Alright, so we'll start with the pants. Might as well. Let's blow the +2s first. Doesn't really make a difference. I don't wholeheartedly enjoy them, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. Night, Dave. I love that. Straight up worse. I'm just getting no hookups whatsoever. Come on. Pretty sure it's the dim, but it's almost making me second guess. Can you give me something other than attributes, please? Like anything other than attributes. There we go. Not amazing, because I think you can get +10, but I mean, it's better than nothing. Yes, now that's awesome. Like I said, because 10's the max, so 8%. So what do we have total if I were to stack it at this point? I think it's 8 and then 4, so that's 12. And then I have like 9 on a body piece. So that's decent already, considering I don't even have the head or feet yet. Since that's the case, let's move on to the hands. Since that... it's gonna be hard to beat 8%. I'm gonna focus on it at some point, but... Oh, yes! Oh, cat enhancing for hands. Sweet. So now I wish I had like the legs and head. 8, and then 9. I guess. Let's go back to the legs. Wait, is that tied? I don't remember. Yes, I have 2 8%. Great. I'm trying to remember. I have. Doesn't matter anyway. So I got 2 8s. I think it was 3. Whatever. Oof. So yeah, like... I don't even know if it's worth it to keep burning my stones, considering... Like, I mean, I can get better, but I mean... I'd rather have the rest of the stuff, so that way you're focusing on the low stuff. That way, if I'm getting like a 6% when I have nothing, that's better. Getting 6% when I have like 9 and 10% is just, you know, you want to cap everything out. So, I guess we'll focus on the other body to try and get a regen, and then I think I'm gonna call it quits on augmenting until I get the rest of the pieces that I want. Because I think otherwise I'm going to be throwing away potentially extra stones. And I don't want to be doing that. It's the second one, right? No, it's the first one. Oh, and there's regen potency. I think 10's the cap. Let me check that. But what is it? But so far, wait, I never got any regen on hands. Alright, well let's go, we'll keep going, but just until I get a regen on hands, a hand piece. Because I'm going to need to do it at some point. I can't obviously beat 10%. So I'm going to have to throw stones until I get at least some regen. But... yeah, but the ideal way to maximize, like I said, your stone usage is always, you know, if you say you have all 5 pieces, always try and just be working on whatever is your weakest piece and work your way up until you get either max everything or get it to the degree what you want. We'll keep going just because 1. Actually, but that's not so many hands. Let's do a blank one. Alright, 3, I'm gonna call it quits on that, but before I end the stream, so 6, So 9 HP per tick on regen, on any regen, which is pretty strong at this point. And then what is that? 28% enhancing duration, and that's only on 3 pieces. That's really good. Let me see. Alright, so regen. Wait, what? You're saying the max you can get for regen is 3? I thought you could get it higher than that. So do I if that's true, which I'm not sure it is, that would mean I have max potency for regen on all my pieces? Hold on. Oh, they're saying regen. I thought regen could go higher. So no, I never did bother building a regen set on my main. Well, while we're here, let's augment those pieces anyway, just for giggles. Keep the stream going a little bit longer. Yeah, hold on to those for me, but we want what leaf dim. You know, we'll try and get some fast cast on these pieces. Yeah, but you don't actually say what the augments can be, don't you? Yeah. Or maybe you do. Hold on. I don't know if I've ever really gone through this. Jeez, how many... Really? Okay, you just say what it can be augmented, you don't say anything about it. I didn't think so. Anyway. Done wasting time. We want leaf dim. Dang, I have like no leaf dim. Interesting. Well, this is going to be some really fast augments. Let's focus on you first. I mean, better than nothing? But there we go. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, because the point of having 3, let's not put anything else on. It makes sense to do that, because I'm not gonna replace that. But it's like, because like I could always potentially get the, I mean, if regen's the cap, I don't know. I'm gonna do more research on that. But no, we're gonna call it quits there. I don't want to end up throwing away stones. And I suppose I'd keep going on the 1 to try and push it higher, but that's a decent start. Let me, just for completion's sake, let's burn these armor pieces that I'm not gonna keep or have no desire to keep. And we will call it a night. Tomorrow's gonna be quite a busy day. I've done so much driving this week. And more driving all over the place tomorrow. At least next week I'm gonna be doing a lot less driving around for work than I have this week. Question is, do I actually want some Helio stuff? Maybe. I'll hold on to it for now. Yeah, let's hold on to the Helio stuff. I don't think I'm gonna do anything with it. Although I think some of it you can get some ridiculous fast cast, because it has fast cast on the base piece. Not on this one. Where was it? Actually, I don't think I'm going to use them. Although that's not a bad starter summoner piece. You can definitely get much, much better. Bad starting. Yeah, like there's fast cast there, plus the haste, plus then if you augment it with the fast cast. I still have the one thing up. I do. Yeah, so and that can get 5 5% fast cast. Although, is it just the body that has it? Apparently so. So you can get 8%. Well, you can probably get better. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go and wrap things up now since, like I said, I have to wake up early, take care of some stuff, and then work. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for supporting the channel. And may you have success in all you do. Good night.